is it too late to salvage this campaign, which you described as declining on a free fall? Kaya pa bang i-salvage ito?
For Senator Amy, considering all things that are inherently going for her, I don't think it's too late, honestly. Kasi ang Senado kasi, hindi ho yan zero-sum game. Hindi ho yan tulad ng Pangulo, isa lang iboboto mo, one or the other, or you're choosing only one among three. Hindi ho yan tulad ng mayor na isa lang ang pipiliin mo. For a Senate race, the dynamic is completely different. You're choosing 12 candidates. So, again, you said free advice. If I was her team, the last 50 days home stretch, I would concentrate on what we call, here I go. You would concentrate on what is known as basement knocking, basement stomping and ceiling knocking. So, anong ibig sabihin nun? Yung nasa taas mo, upakan mo. Yung nasa baba mo, upakan mo rin.
Sipain mo.
Kasi that's how a Senate race works po eh. To go up, somebody necessarily needs to go down. So honestly, if I was part of that campaign team, I would divert maybe 40 to 45% of my efforts to, kasi tatlong pillar yan eh, di ba? Applause, attack, and avert. I would actually divert about 45% of my total resources to attack. I would ceiling knock, yung mga nasa taas ko, and basement stomp.
So sino dapat upakan niya?
Well, again, yung mga nasa taas at yung mga nasa baba. Ayoko naman mag-name names. Pero, that means kung cutthroat ka, di ba? Kung every man for himself ang labanan sa Senado, which it is. Pero kung isa kang idealistic na tao, na mahal mo ang party mates mo, at may values ka, hindi mo gagawin yun. So,
eto, nakita ko na. So, number 19 siya? Ay, hindi. Sorry.
Senator?
16.
Hindi, December yung tinitignan mo yata. Yeah. 16 siya sa March.
16. Sa December 12 to 14th, no?
Yeah.
So kung 16 siya, ang nasa itaas niya ay si Bam Aquino at Kiko Pangilinan. Nasa baba niya si Mr. Epektibo, Philip Salvador.
Correct.
Kailan pa bang sipain si Philip Salvador? Kailan pa ba?
Hey man, if he's catching up to you, that's what the data says, di ba? We listen to the data. Sino yung nasa baba ni Mr. Epektibo? Si Kong Dante ba?
Si Benhur Abalos, number
18. Si SILG Benhur. Kala ko si Kong Dante. So again, it is what it is.
So
I discussed the theory, Ian is going to specifics. So yung pumasok po sa specifics ay si Christian Esguerra. Ako naman po ang sinabi ko lang in Choria.
Hindi, pinag-usapan na dito. We're just doing a mental exercise dito, no? Thought experiment, parang si Albert Einstein.
Yes, a thought experiment. Schrodinger's cat.
Yes. Pag in-apply yung theory na binabanggit mo na hindi naman natin sinasabi na gagawin ni Senator Amy dahil mas maprinsipyo siya. So kung gagamitin lang itong cutthroat approach to campaigning, ang babanatan niya dapat ay si Philip Salvador tsaka si Benhur Abalos na nasa baba niya. Tapos si Kiko tsaka si Bam sa taas niya. Ganun yan.
Yes. Ceiling knocking, basement stomping. Correct.
Pero nga, tama ba na mag-double down siya sa kanyang pagsuporta sa mga Duterte?
Right now, it's honestly, I think it's the only sensible thing to do after that hearing. Kasi ang only choice niya is, ano yung sabi ni Albert Einstein, gaya na nasabi natin kanina, no? Nabanggit natin si Einstein. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Nakita na niya na yung kanyang not going hardline one way or the other is not working for her. The surveys are clearly demonstrating that strategy is not working. So kailangan niyang ibahin. So ngayon, kailangan siyang pumili. Dito ba ako o dito? After that Senate hearing, I don't think may maniniwala sa kanya pag sinabi niyang hindi, anti-Duterte na ako. I'm going with Alyansa. Sasama na ako sa rally. I'm going to spout pro-administration leanings, tingin ko walang maniniwala. She was more inclined to go green than to go red. So I honestly don't think she had a choice at this point.
Eh yung ano, gaano ka formidable yung possibility na talagang gagamitin naman ng administration yung kanilang machinery to make sure that she would lose because of what she has been doing against her own brother?
Well, yun naman, baka meron akong, baka nakahaluan tong sagot ko with a little bit of insider info. Naks naman. Kala mo naman insider ako. Pero tingin ko naman hindi gagawin ng kapatid niya. I don't think the president will do that to his own sister.
Yung iba.
Well, again, it's the free market of tactics. Yun ang problema. Yun nabanggit mo, yung iba. Syempre, hindi lang, like I said, di lang naman tayo magaling, hindi lang naman tayo may team. Other campaign strategists from Alyansa will also know the concept of ceiling knocking and basement stomping. Alam din nila yun. But where Amy is, I don't know if any Alyansa candidates are below her. Well, you said it's former Secretary Ben Hur is below her. Sino ba yung alyansang nasa baba niya? Parang wala na yata.
Tingnan natin. Si Camille kasi nasa ibabaw.
Nasa ibabaw niya.
Nasa 11th to 13th places. Yung bagong muka, daw.
Bagong boses.
Bagong boses. Daw, ayan, mas mataas sa kanya. Base sa
Naku,
latest SWS.
alam mo ba Ian, pag sinabi, alam mo ba gaano ka-powerful yung three-letter word na sinabi mo na, yung daw?
Ay, oo.
Naano ko natuklasan ko sa congressional hearing na pag ginamit mo raw yung word na daw, that will exonerate you from all allegations of fake news. Pag ginamit mo yung word na daw.
Lisensya pala yun.
That's a very, very powerful three-letter word. Daw.
Daw.
So yeah, daw.
Okay.
Daw.
Eto, may mga tanong pa ako, no? In the first place, kawalan ba sa Alyansa ticket itong si Amy?
Well, honestly, I'm sure they would have rather that this is not an ideal situation for anybody. Maybe that's how I'll answer that. I honestly believe, again, hindi naman ho ako part of, I'm not where the room where it happened. I'm not inside the room where it happens. But I would think na itong mga power players ngayon, yung mga taong tumatakbo, yung mga strategists, and those who are incumbent and are running, this is not an ideal situation for anyone. I don't think PBBM or the admin slate would ever want the sister of the president to be against them. And on the other hand, I don't think the sister of the president ever envisioned a day would come wherein it would be this, the divide would be this pronounced. So yung kawalan, I think it's not ideal for either campaigns, but life will go on. In fact, may usap-usapan na ayon daw sa mga usap-usapan ay yung mga hindi sumusuporta sa stance ng administrasyon ukol sa nangyaring pagdadala kay dating Pangulong Duterte sa dahig ay papalitan daw ng ibang kandidato daw.
Talaga? Sa sa Alyansa ticket daw?
Daw.
Given our system of election, especially dito sa senatorial election, every person for himself or herself. Diba technically?
Yes.
Meron ba talagang bumoboto na straight? O baka naman talagang individual strengths and weaknesses yan? So kung gano'n yung realidad, anong value? Kung nandyan man o wala si Amy Marcos dun sa ibang mga kandidato dun sa Alyansa.
Okay, sa Alyansa, kasi incumbent ibang mentality ng in power sa challenger. Even in syempre yung mga marami siguro tayong manonood na nag-aaral ng marketing ngayon, marketing 101 or nasa communications, alam mo natin that a strategy for a leader and a challenger in terms of brands is completely different. Pareho rin yan sa politika. So, ang mas inclined na bumoto ng straight ay ang challenger. So, in this case, it's actually very likely that people who support PDP will vote straight PDP. So, the challenger is more likely to vote straight. So, in this case, ang mga PDP, mga pro-Duterte will most likely vote as a block, especially because they need the numbers now in the Senate dahil nga may hinaharap na impeachment si Vice President Inday Sara Duterte. At ang kanilang leader, si Pangulong Duterte, ay nasa dahig ngayon. So now's the time they need to really consolidate and put in allies. As I mentioned earlier, uhaw sila. They're thirsty for allies right now. So they're more inclined to vote straight.
Okay.
So having said that, pag si Senator Amy ay ma-identify as a solid ally, malamang pag nakita ng mga Duterte supporters na talagang ito tutulong, hindi to boboto para ma-impeach, para ma-convict rather si Vice President Inday. Ito napaka-vocal, gusto niya, send him home, bring PRRD home. Balik nga natin to sa Senado because we are in dire need of allies.